Okay, for today's video, I'm going to show you different ways to use some of the standard punches that Stampin' Up! Offers and use them in different and unique ways to showcase different shapes. So for example, on this card, I've just used a standard large oval punch to simulate waves. And the way I did that was I took a piece of Bermuda Bay paper and the same size piece of vellum, and I take my large oval punch and just angle it on the paper, just like so, and continue to make that angle all the way across the paper. I just eyeball it. I don't have a set measurement. If you wanted to be very specific about it, I'm sure you could draw lines or whatnot, but I don't feel like this project needs that. So now I have 4, and for my project, because I wanted the vellum to be on the back, I just flipped the paper over and separated them out, and now you have the illusion of waves. Okay? Quick and easy. The next one I'm going to show you is how to make the butterfly and grass and mushrooms on this card. Excuse me, not a butterfly, it's a ladybug. It's a good thing I know my bugs. Anyway, so what we're going to do for the ladybug first is we are going to take your 1 3/8 circle punch, punch out a circle in black as well as in red. Okay, then you punch out another hole in basic black with your 3/4 inch circle punch. That'll be the head. And then I use my crocodile to punch holes in the red, just wherever I so feel. And I just vary up the size, so I punch holes different pieces. And then I take my scissors and I cut this circle in half. And then I simply layer it on top of my black, and then I'll glue it down like that. You know, just do that real quick. And you don't need much, just a little. And just be careful when you're spreading out the wings, that you don't let the black go too far over, because you still want to be able to see, or you don't want to be able to see the card color behind it. So, got my wings, and then just glue down the head a little bit, and you got your ladybug. If you want, you can put googly eyes or use a white gel pen to draw eyes on. You can even add antenna if you want, but I didn't want that for my card. So there's your ladybug. The next we'll do is the grass, and the grass uses your scalloped edge punch. Now, the way I normally use my punches is by taking them and flipping them over so I can see exactly where it is that I'm punching. But with my scallop edge, I'm actually going to just keep it on top. And so I line it up based on these half circles here. And I punch along the top until I get the edge that I want. And all the while I'm lining up the circles as they go here to punch forward, and so then I just move this line up. Now, to get the effect of the grass, I need to do the lines, do the half circles at a 1-off. So instead of lining them up correctly so the silver scallops are covered, I'm gonna pull it up so you can see them halfway through. Okay, so I need to do this for all of my paper, so I'm going to start down below. Pardon me, I've got a little bit of a cold right now. Okay, and then you just keep going. And just make sure you try to maintain a similar depth for the grass as you did for all of the circles. So you don't want your the circles that have been previously punched to be too high up in comparison to the silver circles that are already existing on your punched out paper. So you have to look at the top and the bottom. Okay, almost done. Okay, oh, well, that one didn't work. So then the nice thing about this is that you can go back and try to fix it. There we go. Okay, so there's my grass. Easy. Okay, now for the third part, for the mushrooms. Mushrooms, there's a little bit of a trick to them. They're still incredibly easy, but again, I'm going to share this trick with you. So first you're going to cut out, or you're going to punch out a circle and using creamy caramel and chocolate chip. So 1 3/8 for the big one and 1 inch for the small one. So there's my 1 3/8 circle and my 1 inch for chocolate chip. And then 1 3/8 for the creamy caramel. And 1 inch. Okay. Now for the mushroom caps, you're going to just cut about 2/3 down on your circles and kind of round out the edges a little bit. I tried using the corner rounder punch, and you can use it, but it's a little bit tricky. So it's just easy enough to try to round them out with your scissors a little bit. So do that for each of yours. Here. Okay. Okay, so now you have your mushroom caps. And then for your mushroom stems, what I do is I take a little bit of my repositionable dado adhesive and I just rub a little bit on the back of each, and I adhere it to some scratch paper. Because then I take my small oval punch and I punch it out. I punch out the stem as needed. Okay. And then the nice thing about having the dado is that if you want it to be a little bit narrower, then all you do is go back and punch it again until you get it to be the thickness that you want. So now I have my stem and my mushroom. See? And just repeat that for the smaller one and you're done. So good luck, enjoy, and have fun with your punches.